So I've been reading a lot of beautiful comments and messages that y'all have shared with me, and I really want to echo how grateful I am for this community. It is so beautiful, and I wish I had the time to have coffee or tea or something with each of you because, oh my gosh, you are each so beautiful. So thank you for that. But I also wanted to share a thought I had about kind of generational differences. I'm 40, and being born in 1984, I'm in this weird little micro generation called Zennial. I have a taste of being a millennial, but I'm a little older, and I have kind of the wild latchkey experience of the Gen X kids with a little more technology mixed in. So, with that being said, I also have a 16-year-old child, and I have had the pleasure of learning a lot from her because, as she grew into her teen years and I had conversations with her about the future and moving forward and what it looked like, initially, my first thought was go to college. And I pushed it hard. And I pushed this one track of this like process that I expected her to go through, right? Almost like this formula of nope, first you graduate high school, then you go to college, and then you do this, and then you do this, and here is the formula for you to have a perfect life. And I realized I was making kind of the same error that my dad had made with me because he was a teen dad. He dropped out of school when he was 16 so that I could have a life. And my dad is one of the smartest guys that I know. And it's because of him that I understand quantum physics. It's because of him I can understand the fact that the universe is ever expanding and yet has no end and is infinite. And yet my dad sacrificed his future and whatever potential that could have had for me. And as a side effect, he drilled academics hard into me. All you need to do is go to college and you'll be successful. All you need to do is go to college, go to college, go to college. And so I did. And I went to college. And then I kept going and I got a master's degree. And now at 40, I have a couple of different degrees and I have the student loans to prove them. And yet I don't have the job that I thought I was going to get with all of those degrees and all of those student loans. And my daughter kind of pointed that out to me in not so many ways. One of the things that she pointed out to me in these conversations we were having about her future was that the way that things have always been done is not the way that things are going to be done. And that is the thing I love so much about my daughter's generation. She was born in 2008. Is the younger generations see all of this, like this empire of bureaucracy and procedure. And, the older folks are saying, okay, so this is how we've always done it. We've had this process and this is how we've done it. And you do this first and then you do this. And here's what I love about younger generations. Y'all are saying, yeah, but those processes and procedures have created tremendous suffering and wealth inequality and disparities between people. And I don't want that. No thanks. So we're just not going to do that. And so there's kind of this like duality that I'm experiencing right now, where on one hand, I am genuinely frustrated with the way that y'all are treating our brother's case like it's cheap. And at the same time, the way that you're treating it like it's cheap, like you can just call the jail, like you can just do this thing, like you can just. That sentiment is going to be the most powerful force in helping us abolish these destructive systems and demand reform for healthcare, for prison care, so that we can actually create systems that benefit people and benefit society. And so while it's frustrating for me in this little isolation of me trying to keep this little thing, like how do we write letters to this one person in a way that is organized and accurate and true and all of these things, I'm trying to keep a little control in that. So that's true at the same time. So it's a little frustrating that y'all don't respect like how things are done. And also, thank you for not respecting how things are done. It is going to be our foundation for letting all of this shit topple down. So keep doing what you're doing. Just while we're supporting our brother and all inmates, remember that they are a vulnerable population too. So y'all just keep doing what you're doing. I'm really excited to see how we let all of these systems crumble.